Hello friends, welcome to Suprabha Academy's MPSC course in English medium. Today we'll be speaking about the combined Group B non-gazetted and Group C exam and the pattern of this exam and the syllabus in detail. Combined Group B, Group C means for the post of PSI, STI, ASO, SR, Inspector of Stamps. For these posts, what is the pattern of the exam and what is the syllabus as such? Fine. So we'll be discussing this in English. So for all those students who have done their schooling in English and graduation in English, no need to worry. This exam can be tackled in English. So MPSC combined PSI, STI, ASO in English medium. Now, if you look at the pattern of the pattern of the exam is very simple. For the posts of STI, ASO, SR, IS, for these posts, you just have two stages, prelims and mains. Once you get the requisite marks above the cutoff in mains, you will be selected for those posts. But for PSI, police sub inspectors, you will be having four stages. The prelims, the mains, you have a qualifying physical, and also you have an interview for PSI. So just remember, for PSI, it's not that after mains you will be getting the post. After mains you have a qualifying physical, qualifying marks won't be added. It's a qualifying physical test, and finally you have the interview. Okay, so let's go to the stage 1 prelims, which is common for all. It is also known as a combined prelims exam. What they are going to ask in prelims is 100 questions for 100 marks. That means one question will carry 1 mark, and you also have a negative of 1/4. 1/4 negative means if 4 questions go wrong, okay, if 4 questions go wrong, 1 mark would be deducted. 1 mark would be deducted. And the cutoff for these, all the three posts or the different posts, is going to vary. For PSI, the prelims cutoff would be different. For STI, the prelims cutoff would be different. Fine, we'll speak about that. Now, so the general pattern, you have 100 questions for 100 marks. The prelims I am speaking, the first stage, level is graduation, and the best part is for the English medium students, the question paper is printed in both Marathi and English. Okay, the same question would be printed in both Marathi and English. I mean to say the commission is not biased towards Marathi medium or English medium background students. Only catch is that the question paper will be for 1 hour. In 1 hour, you are going to tackle 100 questions. So what is the key? Speed and accuracy. That is the key. You will have to be fast. At the same time, you will have to be accurate. And prelims is objective in nature, MCQs. Fine. So this is the prelim pattern. The first stage, prelims, 100 questions for 100 marks in 1 hour, objective. This combined exam, the whole combined exam is objective. Prelims and mains, both. It is objective. Now, if you look at the syllabus for prelims, it consists of 7 topics. First is current affairs for with respect to India, the world, and also with respect to Maharashtra. Second is polity, that is our constitution, how the country is governed, the constitution, the different laws, as well as you will also have to refer to the Maharashtra state local self-government administration. Okay, so that part is also important. Then history, it's history of modern India. You need not do the ancient and medieval India. You have to just focus on modern India. That is from the advent of the Britishers or the Europeans in India and how we fought against them. Okay, as a nation, how we fought against them, the nation building. That is modern India, but obvious, with special reference to Maharashtra. So this is the third topic, history. Fourth, you have geography, again with respect to world, India, and since it's MPSC, Maharashtra. Then you have economy, you have Indian economy as well as Maharashtra state's facts. Okay, the factual information with respect to Maharashtra state, they will be asking over here. And the 6th point over here is general science. They have very well defined the topics in general science as physics, chemistry, botany, zoology, and hygiene. A basic reading of your Maharashtra board and NCERTs up to 10th standard would suffice for this topic. Okay, physics, chemistry, botany, zoology, and hygiene. And finally, you have aptitude and numerical. The numerical would be basic addition, subtraction, multiplication, fraction, those type of questions. And the aptitude would check how fast and accurately you can think over a problem. Right? So this is the syllabus for the prelims. Current affairs, polity, history, geography, economy, general science, and aptitude. Now, what is the distribution? Now, this is a very rough distribution. how much questions and marks are allotted to each one. Okay, so if you look at it, current affairs is roughly 15, history it varies between 10 to 15, geography again it's going to vary between 10 to 15, economy and general science they mostly ask questions around 15 in nature, and aptitude and arithmetic the questions have varied from 15 to 20, and so also for polity it has varied from 10 to 15. Now one thing over here is that if they are going to ask 15 to 20 questions on aptitude and you have to solve the paper in 1 hour, it means that the rest of the sections you'll have to attempt in a very fast and accurate manner. Only when you save time over here you can allot that time for thinking in aptitude, because for aptitude you are going to solve sums. Okay, so it is advised that these 6 topics, okay, you deal in a very fast manner, in a very accurate manner, so that the time you save it is utilized, because but obvious aptitude and arithmetic you'll have to think over there. You'll have to solve the questions and then you'll have to tick mark the right answer. Fine. So this is the general pattern of prelims. Only one paper, MCQ, objective, 100 questions, 100 marks. Okay, you have to attempt in 60 minutes, 1 hour. And the general syllabus is you have polity, history, geography, economy, current affairs, general science, and aptitude and numericals. And this is the rough distribution of marks. Now, what is the general cutoff? Okay, so if you just to give you a fair idea of the 2024 paper for Group B and Group C, the cutoff has varied. Okay, for Group B, the general cutoff, the highest cutoff is 62.5. It is going to vary. So it is out of 100. It is out of 100, including whatever negative marks you have scored. Okay, the net score should be, the net marks should be 62.5. If you have got more than this, you are qualified for mains. So this is the general cutoff, and the cutoff will vary according to the respective category. For Group C, the cutoff is generally lower. This part is Group C, so it's 48.25 for the general category, and for the respective category you will have the different cutoffs. Also the cutoff varies for general as well as females. Mind you, MPSC has a provision of allotting 30% of seats to the respective females of those categories. Fine. So the females can very well take an advantage of that, because the female cutoff is generally lower than the general cutoff for the respective categories. This can be seen from the table. Now, so this is the prelims part. Now, once you qualify the prelims, but obvious, you're going to go for the mains. You're going to go for the mains. What is the scheme of the mains exam? Here in mains, you have got 2 papers, paper 1, paper 2, both for 200 marks. That means the total marks for mains, is going to be 400. That is the total marks. What is the scheme? Paper 1 in mains is going to be English and Marathi, 50-50 divided. Okay, so you are going to have MCQ. So this is all, the nature of the exam is objective multiple choice questions. So it's all MCQ, prelims and mains. In paper 1, you have got 50 questions on Marathi and 50 questions on English, all MCQs, each question carrying 2 marks. So in all total, you have got 200 marks. Okay, you have got 200 marks. Standard is degree, 12th standard level, 12th standard to degree level. That's what the questions they have been going to ask. Second paper is general studies. General studies, you will be having 100 questions again for 200 marks. Degree level, Marathi and English both. You have 1 hour for this thing. Over here also, for both, you have just 1 hour. And you have the questions is of objective multiple choice questions. So means 2 papers, 100 questions for 200 marks each. That means 1 question carries 2 marks in mains. And these 2 papers, total you have got 400 marks to score in mains. Now, if you look at the syllabus of mains, now you have got these 2 papers. If you look at the syllabus for mains, okay, in mains also you have got negative marking. In mains also you have negative marking since it's an MCQ. Let's look at the syllabus. For Marathi English, the syllabus is the same. It's common vocabulary, sentence structure, grammar, idioms and phrases, They are meanings and usage and comprehension based questions. Mind you, this Marathi topic would be, the questions would be asked in Marathi itself. I have just given you the syllabus in English so that you can understand. And the English also, it has the same syllabus. So Marathi, English, first mains paper, 50 questions in Marathi, 50 questions in English, 100 questions in all. Time allotted 1 hour for these 100 questions, and the total weightage is 200 marks. Okay, all MCQs. And the second paper over here, is general ability test, which will again include some of the syllabus points which you had for prelims. So general ability test, 100 questions. What is the syllabus? Okay, the syllabus goes as, first is general intelligence and reasoning, same like aptitude. Second, you have current affairs, same, national, international as well as Maharashtra, arithmetic and statistics. Now over here you have these two acts which you have to deal with separately in mains, Right to Information Act and the Maharashtra Public Services Right Act 2015. Questions will be asked on these two acts. Then fifth one is all about polity. Okay, it's all about polity. What we have dealt in prelims, that a little bit in an exhaustive manner. It's the fifth topic, the polity. If you look at the sixth topic, it's modern Indian history with special reference to Maharashtra. So this has been elaborated a little bit. Same part which you have in prelims, but over here it's going to be a little bit exhaustive. Social and economic awakening, contribution of important personalities. When I say contribution of important personalities, these are personalities mostly pertaining to Maharashtra. Okay, so this over here is going to be a catch. You'll have to deal with the personalities from Maharashtra, whatever works they have done, whatever newspapers they have started, whatever organized they have initiated. Fine. The works of the social reformers, newspapers in the social awakening during the pre-independence India, impact of education, other contemporary movements of pre-independence India, and national movements. So this is the sixth topic in mains, that is modern Indian history. Seventh one is geography of India and Maharashtra. Now all about the geography of India, the physical geography of India, the human geography of India, the economic geography of India, fine, as well as of Maharashtra, physical, social, economic geography of Maharashtra, the human geography of India and Maharashtra, that you will have to deal with over here. Fine, that is geography. Now in geography, they have also included some questions based on environment. So over here, you also have questions based on environment in this geography section, and they have very well defined it as human development and environment, eco-friendly development, conservation of natural resources, especially forest preservation, different types of pollutions, whatever the ecosystem concepts you have, whatever the problems with respect to environment, and the different laws you have in environment, that part you'll have to study over here. So that is the seventh topic. Moving ahead, the eighth one is general science. Again, in general science, you will be having same physics, chemistry, zoology, botany, and over here they have included remote sensing, aerial and drone photography, geographical information system, and how you can use information and communication technology in for space studies, that is ICT. Fine. So remote sensing, drone photography, geographical information system, that is an additional part you have in mains. And the ninth topic in paper 2, the last one in paper 2, the ninth topic is economy and planning. Now this has been divided into two parts. First is macroeconomics, that is the theoretical part of economy. Okay, the theoretical part of economy. And the second one, the second part you have over here is Indian and Maharashtra economy. Okay, the second part you have over is India and Maharashtra economy, the same topic which you had for prelims, India and Maharashtra. So only what addition in economy you have is macroeconomics. That is the theoretical part. The theoretical part. Okay, that is the only additional part you have over here, macroeconomics. The rest all is the same. So these are the 9 topics you have for mains. So economic planning, then you have general science, then you have polity, then you have history, you have geography, the same thing. The aptitude, the numerical reasoning, everything you have for which the topics you have dealt with in for prelims, you have it for over here in mains. So now this was about the mains part. Okay, this was about the mains part. Now for PSI, you have two more additional stages. One is the physical test and the other is the interview. So just what they are going to ask for physical test is nothing. It's just going to be 4 tests: shot put, running, pull-ups, long jump. These are the 4 tests, and males and females, for them the marking system is going to be different. The test is going to be different. So for shot put, males you have got 7.2 kg, females will be having 4 kg. Running 800 meters, females will be having 400 meters running. Pull-ups, it's only for males, and long jump, it's going to be only for both, for males and females both. Fine. So this physical is going to be qualifying for mains. Okay, qualifying for the PSA exam. After this, once you have qualified the physical, you are going to face the interview for PSA. Mind you, the interview is going to be only for PSI, that is Police Sub Inspector post. For STI, State Tax Inspector, Assistant Section Officer, for all these posts, you don't have interview. It's going to be only the prelims and mains, which we have just seen. Just for PSI, you will be having these 2 additional stages. Now, if you go for the summary of the different stages, now this will give you a clear-cut idea about the scheme of the exam. For PSI, you have 4 stages: prelims, mains, physical test, that is qualifying, and interview. Okay, these are the 4 stages for PSI. The rest, all the other posts, you just have prelims and mains. You don't have any physical or interview for these posts. So these are the different stages of the exam for the combined. And prelims and mains, as I have told you, it's all MCQ objective type. Now what is the age limit? For PSI is going to minimum is 19, maximum for general category is 31, and for different category the age has been relaxed. So minimum is 19, and for other posts, the minimum age is 19 and the general category maximum post is 38. Mind you, you can give as many attempts between this age group. There is no attempt criteria in MPSC. Fine. And if you look at the other qualifications, general qualifications, you should be an Indian citizen, knowledge of Marathi language. So in 10th standard, if you have Marathi as the subject, you will be eligible. Even if you don't have Marathi as the subject and you want to give this exam, there is a way out. You can contact us later. Then you should be a graduate in any stream. Physical qualifications only for PSI. Males, the minimum height is 165 centimeters. Minimum height for males is 165, and for females it is 157 centimeters. So if you want to become a PSI, your minimum height should be 165 for males and 157 centimeters for females. For males, there is an additional criteria that your chest should expand 5 by 5 centimeters, minimum by 5 centimeters when you breathe in. So your chest without expanding should be 79 centimeters, and chest after expanded should be minimum 84 centimeters. So this is all about the combined examination, and you can prepare for this examination in English medium. In case you want any further guidance with respect to your preparation, kindly join the Telegram channel, or definitely you can contact on these numbers, this number which is provided, 9405990599. Thank you.